Good morning, it is day 3 of Vlogtober and I am just on my way to go to work. They don't make things as beautiful as they used to. I don't know why, but I have a really itchy forehead today. My little foxy babies. Time to prepare for the radio. And I'm just on my way to Valley Park radio station so that Hope on Prescription can have its first episode back since August, so I'm quite excited. If you do want to listen in, please head on over to valleyparkradio.org.uk and select how you would like to listen. There are several platforms that you can listen from, and today is all about speaking to Emma Cox from We Are Beams. I'm a little bit out of breath because I'm trying to get there quickly and I'm hot. I love trees. Look at the trees. Trees, trees, trees.
Visit Valley Park Radio online. Valley Park Radio.
Hi, Jem.
Hello, how are you doing, Dave?
Yeah,
All right?
not too bad at all. Are you good?
I'm really good, and I'm so happy to finally be back. Really excited as well because we have a guest speaker with us today, Emma Cox from We Are Beams. Say hi.
Hello everyone.
I have arrived home, fixed my hair, washed the dishes, and now I'm putting all of the washing away. It's like Mount Everest, it never stops. I prepare for dinner with a little help from my Jono.
Hello mate.
Hello, we are here for not day 2, it's day 3. It's day 3, but it is going to be chapter 2 of The Universe Has Your Back. So, without doing like a half-hour to hour vlog, I will not be able to give this chapter the justice that it deserves. So again, please do go and have a look at this book because it is incredible and there is so many nuggets and so much important information in there for you that I absolutely recommend you do. So chapter 2 is all about you being the dreamer of your dream. So what we perceive in our reality is what we get, okay? So basically that whole what you put out is then what you receive, right? So it's all about our perception, which is something that we can absolutely work on. Sit with ourselves, have a look at how we're looking at things and see whether we can actually change the way that we're looking at things. So this isn't actually said in the book, but it is a tactic that I like to use with my kids a lot. So if we do something that's not so great or there's a situation that's not so great, I like to say, right, now flip it. So I'm presented with a negative situation, but now I'm going to flip it and I'm going to try and see what the positive in this situation could be. Now, all of these situations that happen in our life, they're all assignments. They're all lessons that the universe is sending us to teach us to make a change. So sometimes you might think to yourself, oh, why does this keep happening to me? The same thing just keeps happening again and again and again. Well, the thing is, it's because you're not learning the lesson that it is supposed to be learned. That's why you keep getting presented with the same situation. So sometimes you have to really sit down and have a look at the situation and try and figure out what it is that you're being guided to learn, what it is that you need to know so that you're able to move forward and potentially break that cycle that you are currently stuck in. So, for example, we can perceive negative health as a negative health diagnosis. We could sit there and be absolutely afraid of it. We could work ourselves up about it and have absolute shock, horror and terror. Or we could sit there and see it as an opportunity to slow down, to really cherish the moments that we have and to be grateful for those moments that we have while we do still have them. Or for example, a row with a partner, we could see that as a, oh gosh, like we need to get a divorce or we need to end this isn't working. Or you could see it as an opportunity for you guys to grow. I actually want to share a couple of lessons with you that's on page 26 and page 27. So I'm going to go to page 26 and 27. Give me a second. One of the universal lessons is the universe will always conspire to lead you towards solutions of the highest good when you open up to receive them. So this is all about opening up to the universe, okay? So ask for guidance, ask for help. Like, sit down and just say a prayer to the universe and just ask them for the guidance. Like I mentioned in my video yesterday, I went along to that health conference and I was absolutely petrified, and I asked the universe to give me some guidance to say the right things at the right time. And you know what? The universe had my back. It showed up. It's all about just asking for it and trusting in the process that they're there. It's this great big energy and this great big power can help you through all of these challenging situations. The next universal lesson in here is, oh, and I love this one. The universe is our classroom, and when we accept our role as the happy learner, life gets really groovy. It does. It can get amazing, because if you start to look at all of these things that happen in your life and ask yourself, well, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? Or how can I help somebody else in this situation from what I'm learning in this experience? Because that's quite powerful in itself. You go through all of these situations. Well, someone out there is just beginning that journey, but you've just ended that journey. But you could be the light for that other person if you're brave enough to come forward and to talk about your situations and to share it with other people. It can be an absolute game changer for that person. And it's really, really important that in this crazy world we all just come together and try and find ways of supporting each other to make it more joyful. So the other one is, when we choose the universe as our teacher, we can see with the eyes of love. All right, so it's better to look at things through love than it is to look at things through fear. Now, we're all so used to looking at situations through fear because it's habit. Like, our brains have not developed from the reptile years and caveman times when we constantly had to be on the defense to survive. They haven't quite developed. They're still, it is what it is. And we're now in this crazy world of all of this stuff. But we need to just slow down, take some breath, and just return yourself to that feeling that I am willing to see these lessons through love. And this is something that Gabby goes deeper into in the chapter, providing lots of different practices, meditations, prayers that can really help you strengthen seeing things through love. You have... I don't know. Sometimes I forget what I'm saying. This is why I write it down. Anyway, you are the dreamer of your dream. So ask yourself what it is that you want to see. What do you want to see happen in your life? So I'll share an example with you when I did this exercise myself. So I said I want to see my children happy and full of laughter, enjoying life and fulfilling their dreams, what it is that they want to do in their life. I want to see financial wealth so that we're able to enjoy holidays and adventures, and I can have all of these great experiences with my boys. It's so important for me to show them as much of this world as I can. And I also said that I want to see my book in shop windows, and I definitely want to see my creative work up on the stage. So these are things that I would like to see. I've also said that I want to see my success and my work being paid for and enjoyed by everybody in my community and beyond. I want to see my work help other people. Now that is massive to me. Everything that I do, I try to do it in the mind of, how can this help somebody else? How can I be of service? What can I bring to the world to make somebody else's day a little bit better? How can I inspire hope in the hearts that are currently in despair? Those are big things for me, and those are big things that I really want to happen. So it's like I need to ask the universe to channel that through me, to find creative ways, to find passionate ways or speeches or moments that I can share the knowledge that I've learned to hopefully inspire one of you guys listening to feel a little bit better, because you can absolutely create the reality that you want to create. You just need to work on it a little bit. Take some time. And there's actually a beautiful meditation. I love it. I absolutely love it. So you sit down with yourself and you create all the images in your mind of what you want. you close your eyes, just keep breathing and just keep imagining those moments come up. So like I see myself on holiday with my kids, and I see myself on the stage performing my plays, and I see myself in a community circle talking to people about their dreams and their aspirations for the future. And you create all of this in your mind, and it brings you so much joy. It makes you feel so nice to actually see yourself in these situations. Now, the more you do this is like manifestation. So the more you do it, the more energy and attention that you're bringing to these visions, the more likely that the universe is going to start responding to those. Now, we have to be careful because sometimes our limiting beliefs and our fears can get in the way of that. So we do have to work on those, guys. Like, we can't just hide away from the things that we're afraid of. We need to sit with it, and we need to try and flip it and change it to have a different perception, a different outlook, so that we can start working towards our higher good. Another part of this chapter is creating a purpose statement. So I am ready to learn through love. This is really important because you want to keep reminding yourself that I am ready to learn through love. When you're learning through love, you're at a more happier, peaceful living style. Whereas if you're learning through fear, you're going to be very anxious, very angry, maybe frustrated. And that's not great. Like, we don't like feeling like that. We don't want to learn through fear because fear keeps us trapped. It keeps us stuck. Learning through love, it opens up to infinite possibilities. Like, anything can happen. I love this quote from Audrey Hepburn. Nothing is impossible. Even the word impossible spells I'm possible. I love it. I love that quote. I just think it's great. Like, just always remember that, okay? Like, nothing is impossible. Even the word impossible spells I'm possible. So another really important point that I wanted to pull out of this chapter is we cannot stop the learning process, but we can align ourselves with love so that we can learn through love, and we can learn whatever it is that we're being taught in a better way. There's so many different things in this chapter, so many different assignments in this universe, and this book really does give you the tools. It gives you meditations and prayers, and it really can help you realign yourself and reconnect yourself to the dreams that you want to create and make them your reality. If you don't have the book right now, I have included a YouTube link that can be really, really good as a meditation for you to use for the exercise of creating your own life. It's wonderful. Try it out, guys. We end the day with gratitude and rehearsals for Saturday.
Relaxing. Cheerios because they're yummy in my tummy.
Stand up, showing the three message. One day this kid's gonna make a wage. One day this kid's gonna make the wall of fame. Yeah.